G'day guys, Jason from Adventure 4x4. Today I'm lucky enough to show you our new Ranger. So let's start with the front of the vehicle, we'll work our way back. So what we did first off is we took the original bumper off and we color coded the grille and the bumper here to match and give it that black look. So we've gone for the Summit Sahara Mark II bar on the front. Now the Summit Sahara Mark II bar has an integrated light bar in the top tube, and then we've color matched the base to match the vehicle to start that two-tone look, and that really gets the theme of the vehicle going from the get-go. Now continuing with that theme, we've then got the black GME antenna on the front and the red on the recovery points, the red on the ARB symbol, the red through the spotlights, and the red through the GME logo here as well. So we've already created that theme of a silver ute, black accents with a touch of red to really set it apart from the rest. So we've chosen the best protection on the market, being the ARB Summit Mark II. We've got the best lights on the market, which is the ARB Intensity IQs. And these lights are really special because they got 4 different lights in one. So if you're driving on the highway, you can choose to have majority of your power going to the spot and super spot, or if you're down south on a really windy road, you can have your flood and mid-range lights really coming into their own, and you can change that from a touch of the button inside the cab. So we've got the best lighting. We've also got a 20-inch light bar up here, which is great for flood, as well as a light bar on the roof. So when we are off-road or we are on those tighter tracks, we've got full vision from left to right. Now, in terms of protection, we've also then got the Bush Ranger brand new winch. That's all hidden away with a hidden control box underneath. So we have our flip-up number plate kit here. This is also wireless and plug-in remote control. So we can either plug in under the bonnet here or wirelessly use the winch. And we have the 2 8-ton rated recovery points on the front. So if we do get to a position where we are stuck on the beach, we need to get a quick pull out, we can either use the snatch strap, or for a more gradual and slow recovery, we can get the winch out and use that as well. Now, being the Wildtrak, all these vehicles come with a huge amount of sensors. So we have relocation of your radar, relocation of your camera, and the 6 sensors all the way around the front of the bull bar as well. The other reason why we chose the Summit Sahara Mark II is because we love the front end of these new Rangers. They look like a mini F-truck. So they've got the C-clamp daytime running light in the headlight itself, and then ARB have come to the party and done the same thing with their bull bar, and we've got our built-in daytime running light here. Now that daytime running light does turn off when you're indicating, and then we've got full sequential LED indicators again to match the vehicle. So Ford and ARB have done a fantastic job producing these accessories together, and it really shows in the selection of the bar. Now, one thing we've also done on this vehicle before we even started working on it is wrap the full vehicle in PPF wrapping. We intend to use this for its design purpose. So we do a lot of bush tracks, we do a lot of beach, and by wrapping the vehicle in PPF, it gives it a full hydrophobic film over the whole car, and it means that the film is a self-healing film. So when we go down a bush track and we get stripes all down the side, as soon as the sun warms up that film, the scratches disappear. So not only is it protected from things like salt and spray, rust, it's also protected from scratches, and it makes a world of difference, especially with just cleaning the vehicle as well. So on all the builds we're doing these days, we want to keep it looking as good as it possibly can. So PPF is a great option. If you're looking at a new build and you want to make it look and maintain its look over the long period, PPF is a must. As always guys, we've chosen Safari RMAX Snorkel for this build because we wanted the best in protection. Safari's got a lifetime warranty, but we also wanted the best for the vehicle as well. So the RMAX gives us more than 25% more airflow to the airbox, so we know that we can confidently go on dusty roads without getting all the dust sucking through the airbox, as well as do water crossings without worrying at all. Now I tow a boat and a camper trailer when we go away, so I've chosen the Clearview Compacts. We didn't want the big bulky mirrors of the past, and these compacts are perfect because they give you not only a great towing mirror, which are fully extendable, but they come with all the factory functions. So being the Wildtrak, we've got the blind spot monitor built into here, we've got electric adjustment, we've got the 360 view camera, as well as having all the indicators on the front as well. Now these simply fold in or pull out when you're using them, as well as retaining functions like power fold. So you can press the button in the car and the mirror folds in as well. Now up top guys, we've got the ARB base rack. This is one of the best racks on the market because not only is it super low profile, but we're able to also integrate things like front wind deflectors and light bars onto the roof rack as well. Now we've chosen the base rack not only for its strength, but also its look, keeping the vehicle nice and low, but also giving us some really good storage up front. Now, for things like recovery tracks, gas bottles, or even just a bit of a firewood. This is a great rack for that, and it's got a whole range of dovetail accessories which just slide onto this channel here. Now to get up and down on the roof rack, again, we've gone for a steel step with an aluminium top. So the ARB step is not only strong, but it also allows us to get up to the roof rack and down while also protecting the seals at the same time. Now when you're going on those longer trips, you want fuel capacity on board. So in here we put the ARB 140 litre Frontier fuel tank, and given the Ranger is one of the only vehicles in the market, we can reset your distance to empty through Ford. So we've got 140 litre capacity, we've got a lockable fuel cap here, and we still know how far to go until we conk out. One of the best parts about a MITS alloy is we give you plenty of options. So we have a lot of different canopy sizes ranging from 1 metre all the way up to a full length, and I've chosen the full length for my application. So I've got a couple of rug wraps, and for me, I just need the maximum internal storage space without giving up things like your fridge, your pantry, your single drawer and table. Now when you're heading off grid, guys, power is an essential, and we trust Red Arc because they are the best in the business. Up front, we've gone for the Red Arc Ultimate Package, which is what I've had in my last couple of utes as well, but with the addition of a key new feature being the Alpha. So we've got an Alpha 50 amp charger in this one, so it charges that 150 amp battery at 50 amps as we drive. But the cool thing about it, it's also got a battery regen mode. So if you get a flat battery from leaving the radio going or your lights on, you can press a couple of buttons on your Red Vision screen, and before you know it, you've charged up your starting battery, ready to hit the road again. All right, so now a new addition to the Canopy is our new NRX Dometic stand-up fridge. So in here, guys, we've got a full east-west freezer. So nice and easy to get in and out of. I've just got some ice cubes and icy poles in there for the kids. I've got all my drinks down the bottom, my softies, and room for food for the day. If we're going away for a longer period of time, I can cry back all my meat and put it up top, as well as having all the door storage for your larger items like your milk bottles, wine. Wine's mostly essential, and anything larger up there as well. Now what I love about the MITS alloy range is the accessories that you can get with them. So I love their stand-up pantry, and this is the third one I've had. So one hand operation to pull down. Now in here I've got all my spices up the top row. I've got all my dry food, so I've got my rice, my pastas up the top. A couple of Yeti coolers here. All my sauces, because yes, sauce should live in the pantry, not in the fridge. And then your Wheat Bix and my jet boil, so I can do some quick meals for the kids on the road. And that's nice, one hand operation. The MITS alloy single drawer and table is awesome for your larger items. So what we've done on this one is one hand operation again, slides out. All my pots, plates, pans, cups fit in this first section. The essential, because I'm not very good at roughing it, is my coffee machine. All my cleaning gears, my spray and wipes, my alfoils, all that stuff live in here. And then I've got this back section for larger stuff, or I keep it for a bit of general storage for things like your awning accessories in there as well. So this is really unique to us. So you can move any of these dividers forward or backwards depending on how big your pots and pans are or how much room you need for your coffee machine. So you can organise this perfectly without the need to add any extra tubs or storage bags. Now it's not camping without a couple of tunes. So what we've done in this Canopy is we installed our Eco Gear X soundbar. These are a full waterproof soundbar, and they Bluetooth linked up to your phone so you can play your tunes remotely, and they've also got party lighting built into them as well. Now one of the things that make MITS alloy unique is they've thought of everything. Now as four-wheel drivers, we're always four-wheel driving over rough tracks, and things move inside a Canopy if they're not secured down. So in order to protect our locks and actuators, MITS alloy have added a full protection panel here, so all the central locking and wildtail locks can never get intruded. But also, it means it covers this vital part of the Canopy here where your lock goes and engages, so nothing can fall into that slot, preventing you from opening your Canopy door. It's all the 1%ers on a Canopy that make the big difference. Now let's have a look at the driver's side. What I love about this, guys, is again, storage for days. So at the back, I've got my trestle table, a couple of kids' chairs, and a couple of lay-down beds for the beach as well. The full double drawer system, which is massive amount of storage in here as well. And again, all one-hand operation. Behind the fridge, I keep my big Weber in here. So we do most of our cooking on the Weber, and it's absolutely awesome spot for it, keeps it nice and neat. And then I know most of you guys will say that's not camping, but we put an oven / air fryer in here as well. So this is the late addition to the family, and it was really handy. We're down at the beach the other week. The kids wanted some nuggets and chips for lunch, so we threw them in there, and in 15 minutes they were ready to rock and roll. Awesome. Now at the back of our Ranger, guys, we've got it fully decked out as well. So underneath we've got our Hayman Reese X bar. This is awesome because we've got 4-ton rated recovery points on the outside, plus an 8-ton rated recovery point at the rear. For towing, we've got our Anderson plug at the back, as well as our 12-pin trailer plug. And then we've added a few extras to this as well. So for when we're backing up, because we've got a canopy on the back, it's a bit harder to see. We've relocated the camera, but we also have some really nice backup lights here, which all work through the factory switches up in the console. Now, when you're traveling and it's been a hard day on the road and you just want to set up nice and easy, there is nothing better than the ARB Altitude tent. Come have a look at just how easy this thing is to set up. We have our full ladder, which clips over the side here. We press a button. As that's setting itself up, we can set the ladder up. So this ladder is one of the most unique ladders on the market for rooftop tents. Full on grab handles to get up and down. And not only that, a built-in step. So that way getting up and down is much easier. You can get up and down without worrying about feeling uneasy at all. On the side here is our up and down button to set up and take down the tent. Now when you press the down button, the whole thing packs up without the need to tuck in any canvas whatsoever. So ARB's engineers are absolutely fantastic. They know exactly what people are looking for. Easy setup, easy pack up, and a really comfy night's sleep. Now up here guys, it is absolutely awesome. With all this canvas down, we've got 360 airflow through. So if you're up north and it's really hot, this is a perfect tent to cool down in. Now, along with all the other features in here, we've got some really cool functions. We've got our lighting, which is both white light and amber light, and we've got the dim and bright function. We've got a built-in fan, which can not only pull air in, it can also extract hot air out, and again, low and high function as well. And packing it up, we've got these really cool storage ideas where up in here, in the roof, that's where your pillows go. Leave your bedding down here, press a button, and it's closed. What an awesome tent. Now, off the front of the vehicle, guys, we have our hardcore shower tent. This is awesome because what we do when we go camping is we take our little portaloo with us and we set the portaloo up in here, so it's a little ensuite tent. Or if we want to shower, we can hook up the shower rose through here, and it's even got built-in lights for nighttime. What a great addition. As always, guys, when you're in convoy or you're on the open highway, you want communication. We've gone the XRS unit in this one because everything's on the handpiece, it's nice and loud, and it's very easy to use. It hides under the dash and integrates seamlessly into the Ranger.